Welcome to another episode of Air Guns and Pesting Channel, and what I have in front of me is a newly acquired Weihrauch hw97 in 20 cal caliber, and I got this from a guy named Lewis over in Cali. Thank you, Lewis. Beautiful rifle. I ended up changing out the stock for this older one that I had as a spare, because I have another hw97 and 177, which also has the Vortek kit in it. But that one I ended up buying a blue laminate stock, so this one was a spare, and the one that you sent me with the 20 cal was so perfect that I went ahead and wrapped that up and saved it for, you know, whenever. This one here is about 98% perfect, but it does have a couple blems on it, so I decided, well, might as well use this stock for the 20 cal. But this video is primarily about what I'm getting ready to do to it, is add the Vortek tune kit, which I have right here. PG4 HO kit with the steel guide, and that's what I'm going to be putting into this 97. And I want to give a special shout out to Tom over at Vortek for opening up on a Saturday and allowing me to come out and visit with him and pick up my kits for my spring guns. Thank you again, Tom. Big fan of your products. Anyways, I'm gonna be doing this, tearing it apart. If you're not familiar with working on air guns and you're not mechanically inclined, I don't recommend you to tear your gun apart. But if you are and want to improve the shot cycle of any of air guns out there, you need to put a tune kit, and that's what I'm getting ready to do. But you need a few extra equipment in order to do that, and you're going to need one of these right here, a spring compressor. Now this particular one I bought from Sun Optics. You have to, if you're interested in where to get one, just go to sunoptics.com on the web and put in the search bar spring compressor, and this one should pop up for you. There's another one that's less complicated than this one, and that's the Air Venturi spring compressor. And I like the design since it's compact, but I don't like the fact that you gotta mount it onto the dovetail receiver on your gun. Maybe, I don't know, maybe because I bought this first, and then you know, a couple years later they came out with the Air Venturi one. So I don't know, just not sold on it. I mean, should give it a chance, I guess, but you know, I don't need it since I already have one of these, you know, and it works just fine. So if you guys out there have one, please chime in, let me know how that works, the Air Venturi spring compressor. But anyways, enough talk. Let me go ahead and get this project going, get this kit in, and I'll try it out, make sure it's scope is dialed in at my 30 yards, recording it with the new spring kit. I do have the before and after Corona results, so I'm going to let you all see that in the video. So let me take this stock off and get started. Okay, with the stock removed, I'm going to have to remove the cocking arm, that pin right there, We need a little punch and a hammer. Right here. And you're gonna need a crescent wrench to remove this stud here, which is another place where the stock screws go into. Remove that, and this piece right here comes off. Then we'll move to the rear and remove the trigger assembly before we go ahead and start to unscrew the back block to get the spring out. So let me go ahead and knock this pin out right here. Be right back. Okay, we got the trigger assembly out, the safety button, the pins that hold the trigger assembly in, the block. Cocking arm has been removed. So now the only thing that's left to do is to get this put up against inside the spring compressor and start unscrewing the back part of the block off. Okay, well, I had to go get a brass drift punch and trusty hammer to break loose the back part of the action to get the spring off. But it's done and over with now, so now I'm going to go ahead and unscrew it and take the spring out. So I got everything mounted. I got the whole action mounted inside this spring compressor, and basically I just grabbed these two halves here and just unscrewing it. Okay, here's the end result here. I unscrewed this part right here, and the back section, the back part of the action is unscrewed from the main body here. Now the spring is exposed, and I'll get busy putting in the new spring kit. Okay, we got the new Vortek spring kit here, all slathered up with some of the Vortek grease. New piston seal. There's the old one here, which is still brand new because the gun has not been shot. So basically, there's nothing wrong with this particular kit that came with the original gun. Just with all the Vortex I put in my other spring guns, just the gun just seems to work a lot better. So now I'm getting ready to put all the parts back into this tube here, the main chamber, main tube, and screw everything back on. The way it started now, using the spring compressor, as you can see, it has started. So now I can go ahead and take it away from the spring compressor and finish tightening it up by hand. Ta-da! So let me do that part, get it all buttoned up, be right back. And here it is, all reassembled. Just got to put the cocking arm back on and the trigger assembly. All right, folks, one Vortek kit installed. Now we're going to go ahead and put the whole action back in the stock. I'm going to mount the scope on it and do a few groups, or at least one group anyways, on video for you. So let me do that. Got the gun all put back together, got the scope mounted, tacticams all mounted. So All I gotta do now is set the Pro Crony and see what the gun is shooting at and what the groups look like. So let me get this going and show you folks what type of groups I'm getting at 30 yards, where that's what I zero in at all my guns. I expect this 20 cal to be just as good as that Diana Model 54. Okay, got a 1-inch circle at my 30 yard to make sure my zero hasn't changed. I'll put 5 shots over the Crony. You guys will be able to hear it. Johnny Venturo, this video is for you. They're asking about the hw97. Well, I have one in 20 cal. As you know, I already have that blue laminate 97 and 177. That's just as equally accurate as this 20 cal. So let's see if this Vortek kit, which I already know, is going to make one heck of a difference in the shot cycle. Let's see if I can put 5 inside that black circle down there. Because you all know I can't shoot, but I'll give it my best shot. Alright, here we go. Definitely a smoother shot cycle. I can tell. I can feel it. Three. Okay. Four. Oh, almost lost it.
769.
Right there, 5 shots. Okay, so we got 18 foot-pounds, looks like. 17 to 18 foot-pounds. Spread, okay, average shot 768. Spread of 6, deviation of 2. That was 13.73 JSBs. I just shot. Now let's take a look at before I did the Vortek kit. I had 10 shots. Average was 718, spread of 9, deviation of 3. Same pellet. So it picked up from FPS. Definitely picked up some power. But it feels a lot smoother. So, and this is my take on it. It's a A+ for me. This Vortek kit. It certainly tuned this 97, as you can see down there at the target. It's under an inch at 30 yards. I don't even need to go down there and measure it, but you guys saw it on my video recording equipment. And it's getting dark, so it's time for me to get inside. You folks stay safe, shoot straight. May your pellet hit its target, and we'll see you on the next episode of Air Guns and Pesting Channel. See ya.